Welcome everybody to Friday Night Smackdown. As of course, Money in the Bank is 3 weeks away, as we got some big things going on in Newark, New Jersey. And of course, Money in the Bank is in 3 weeks, and of course, we're gonna have one more qualifying match on the men's side. Well, of course, we're gonna have more qualifying matches on the women's side. So much more in Newark, New Jersey for this week's edition of Smackdown. As the big thing that's going on tonight, the WWE Champion Randy Orton will be addressing the WWE Universe about not only his attack on Cody Rhodes last week, the man who he'll be defending the WWE Championship if he's still champion by the time Money in the Bank is over at SummerSlam against Cody Rhodes, who won the King of the Ring. But of course, he will also be addressing his upcoming triple threat match with CM Punk and Seth Rollins at WWE Money in the Bank in 2 weeks. It's from Saturday. As what will the WWE Champion say later on tonight? We're going to find out here in Newark, New Jersey. But before we get there, we have a lot of things to take care of, as starting us off here tonight is a women's Money in the Bank qualifying match. As of course, in the Money in the Bank field right now, you have Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley. And of course, we're going to have some qualifying matches here tonight. Starting us off here is Bayley versus Candice Lerae. And of course, Candice Lerae is looking to get herself in the women's title hunt, as it's been a while since she sniffed women's championship gold. The last time she sniffed championship gold was back at the 2K23 Night of Champions event, when she took on Becky Lynch, and she lost to Becky Lynch in the WWE Women's Championship match. And now, of course, Candice LeRae is looking to qualify for Money in the Bank. But can she do it here? In order to do that, she's got to get a win over Bayley. Here tonight is Bayley. I mean, you can say she's been struggling ever since she's now turned into a singles competitor. Of course, splitting away from Damage Control. Of course, Bayley. Of course, last time she had a women's title match, I believe it was at the SummerSlam event, where she couldn't beat Rhea Ripley, who was the champion at the time. And of course, who do you got? Bayley or Candice LeRae? Let's get into this match. Yeah. Candice LeRae versus this is all about Money in the Bank. Spot is on the line here. Bayley with a clothesline. Bayley heading to the top. Elbow drop there by Bayley. Bayley heading to the middle rope. What is Bayley thinking about? Oh, Candice LeRae trying to get the best out of Bayley. Bayley with the drop kick. That's what is on Bayley's mind here. Uh-oh. Belly to Bayley. Here we go for the pin. Kick out. Uh-oh. Candice trying to roll up Ham's way. Uh-oh. Bayley with the Candice leeway. With the reversal there. Of course, we will have a women's Money in the Bank qualifying match going on between Nikki and Tatum and Paxley later on tonight. There will also be one more men's qualifying match, as it will be Finn Balor versus a surprise opponent. And who do you think that surprise opponent will be? We're going to find out later on tonight. And so much more going down here. Uh-oh, this does not end well. Bayley with the reversal there. Uh-oh, suplex. Candice Lerae. Uh-oh, Rhodes plant time. Rhodes plant. Here we go for the pin. And Bayley advances to Money in the Bank. So of course Bayley now joins Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley in the Women's Money in the Bank lineup. And of course we will be joining Bayley, Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch, as we'll find out in Nikki Cross versus Tatum Paxley later on tonight. This was a decent match to begin Smackdown, as Bayley is on her way to Money in the Bank. As will she be winning the Money in the Bank contract? We're going to find out. But this was a decent match between her and Candice Lerae here tonight on Smackdown. And it doesn't end there, as we have more Money in the Bank qualifying matches coming up. As of course, coming up next we have the final men's Money in the Bank ladder match qualifying match, as Finn Balor will take on a surprise opponent and SmackDown's newest signee. Who will SmackDown's newest signee be? We're going to find out, as Finn Balor will go up against the surprise opponent in a men's Money in the Bank qualifying match. And that takes place up next here on Smackdown. As we're back live here on Smackdown. As Finn Balor is set for a men's Money in the Bank qualifying match against a surprise opponent. Who is it going to be? We're going to find out right now. Because Finn Balor is looking to get himself into the world title hunt. Of course, if he wins here, it's going to be a shocking comparison, as last year Finn Balor was challenging for the WWE Championship, and this year he's going to be competing in the Money in the Bank ladder match. But in order to do that, though, he's got to win here tonight. How can he do that? Well, because Finn Balor has barely won a match this series. Could it all change or will it remain the same? As regardless, who is Finn Balor's surprise opponent going to be? Let's find out. Oh my god! Who is it? Well, that's someone with an NXT. That's Ricky Saints! Ricky Saints is here in WWE as he has arrived to Friday Night Smackdown. And of course, he's going up against Finn Balor here tonight. You can tell Finn Balor is pissed off that he's got to deal with Ricky Saints. As Ricky Saints is officially SmackDown's newest signing, as of course, that was a good response for Booker T to get back on track after Raw took Rusev and Aleister Black. As now we have Ricky Saints on SmackDown. And of course, his first match in WWE is a Money in the Bank qualifying match against Finn Balor. As can Ricky Saints head to Money in the Bank? We're going to find out right now. Match begins. Finn Balor has lived. They now have to see Ricky Saints try and lure himself into a Money in the Bank ladder match. Ricky Saints. Of course, what is Ricky Saints thinking about? Of course, his mission is to get himself a spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Reversal there. Ricky Saints heading up to the middle rope. What is Ricky Saints thinking about? As Finn Balor did not think on time, as Ricky Saints got the best. So far things are not looking good for Finn Balor right now. Things are not going well for Finn Balor here in this match tonight. Ricky Saints, suicide dive to Finn Balor. Okay. As Ricky Saints getting back to the ring. Uh-oh. Well, that was a horrible timing because Finn Balor was out of timing. Clothesline there by Ricky Saints. Finn Balor's getting the best out of Ricky Saints so far. And now he gets Ricky Saints back to the ring. A clothesline there by Ricky Saints. Ricky stomping away at Finn Balor. Of course, things didn't bode well for Finn Balor so far this series. Of course, he lost to Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. And of course, he's not done very well. Ricky Saints with a nice reversal there. Drop kick connects. Uh-oh, this might not be looking good for Finn Balor. As this could be it. Could Ricky Saints try and qualify for Money in the Bank? No, he doesn't. And you can tell Ricky Saints is frustrated. Uh-oh, Finn Balor with the reversal there. What is Finn Balor thinking about? Kick out. Uh-oh, this might not be looking good for Finn Balor. Reverses. So So of course, so far, the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. You got Damian Priest, Rusev, Aleister Black, LA Knight, and Ilya Dragunov. Has Finn Balor to give Ricky Starks a welcome to SmackDown with a loss? No, he doesn't. Uh-oh, this does not end well. Here we go. Good crowd connects. As Finn Balor is dishing out a lot of punishment directed to Ricky Singh. You're not welcome to anywhere on SmackDown, has said Finn Balor. Because Ricky Singh. As Finn Balor showing off to the WWE Universe, but Ricky Singh has nothing none of that. Uh-oh, he's going to try again successfully. This might not look good for Finn Balor as Ricky Singh. Could he try and advance to Money in the Bank? Here we go. No! It's going to take more of that to get him to Money in the Bank. As you can tell, Ricky Singh is angry. Ricky Singh heading up on top. What is Ricky Singh thinking about here right now? Ricky Singh is trying to prove to the WWE Universe that he's got this in the bag. I mean, he's got to hurry up because Finn Balor could be back on his feet at any moment. And he's back to his feet. Cat and mouse shenanigans there by Ricky Singh onto Finn Balor. Uh-oh, this does not end well for Finn Balor. And I can assume the final nail in the coffin could be added for Finn Balor and his chances of going to Money in the Bank. This might be it. Finn Balor may as well say goodnight to his dreams about going to Money in the Bank as Ricky Singh's going for the pin. And Ricky Singh will be advancing to Money in the Bank. So of course that's Rusev, Aleister Black, Damian Priest, Ricky Singh, LA Knight, and Ilya Dragunov in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. And who do you got winning on July 5th? Will it be a new superstar in their first PLE match in a long time? Or in this case, Ricky Singh, his first PLE match in WWE? Or someone who hasn't been a world champion yet? It all depends what goes down at Money in the Bank, as great match between Finn Balor and Ricky Singh here on SmackDown tonight. As congratulations to Ricky Singh as his first night in the WWE gets off to a good start, as he's in now in the Money in the Bank ladder match. And of course I can't help but feel sorry for Finn Balor, because Finn Balor hasn't really been done anything important since losing to Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Things are just not looking good for Finn Balor. But anyways, congratulations to Ricky Singh as he is advancing to Money in the Bank. As he wins his first WWE match here tonight on SmackDown. WWE Universe, this is your SmackDown General Manager, Booker T here, and I'm here to make a lot of announcements. Number one, let's start with the one that's been the talking point of some of SuperAJStylesNick's Lego videos all week. In his Lego, I believe it was in Lego Lord of the Rings for the PS3 walkthrough, as he has said that next week here on SmackDown, we're going to have a steel cage match between Seth Rollins and CM Punk. Because CM Punk wants to end this with Seth Rollins. And because Seth Rollins is wanting to destroy and punish everything about CM Punk after CM Punk costed Seth Rollins the WWE Championship at King and Queen of the Ring, as they will be in a steel cage match on next week's SmackDown. Secondly, and then the next thing, the tag match we have tonight with Pretty Deadly and the New Day, that will be a #1 contenders match. And the winner of that match will go on to fight the Street Profits. We'll get a future tag team title opportunity against the newly won champions in Street Profits. We don't know when will happen, whether it would be on one of the episodes of Smackdown, the next Saturday night main event, which is on July 19th, or SummerSlam, which is on August 9th. And of course, but anyways, let's get back to the show. And of course, pretty obvious that Seth Rollins wants CM Punk one-on-one, but he will be getting it in the steel cage match next week on SmackDown. And of course, Seth Rollins wants payback on CM Punk after CM Punk ruined what was going to be Seth's moment, because Punk wanted his rematch, but of course he couldn't get it, and he has not received it yet. Could it be why Punk did what he did to Seth Rollins at King Creed of the Ring? Gonna have to find out. But now, we're turning our attention to a women's Money in the Bank qualifying match. And it is Nikki Cross versus Tatum and Paxley. And of course, Nikki Cross is looking to qualify for Money in the Bank, guys. He's got to deal with Tatum and Paxley. And of course, Uncle Howdy, Dexter Lumis, Eric Rowan, and Joe Gacy are making their way to the ring, watching Nikki Cross try to qualify for Money in the Bank. As they are here, anyways, our next is Tatum Paxley. And of course, Tatum Paxley had a good showcase in the Queen of the Ring tournament, but she was not. But of course, she didn't stand a chance at winning the tournament. But of course, could she stand a chance at qualifying for the Money in the Bank ladder match? As we're gonna have to find out. As it goes right now, Rhea Ripley, Bayley, Becky Lynch out in the field, as who will join them. Will it be Tatum or will it be Nikki? We're about to find out. Yeah. As Tatum and Paxley ready to go. Ready. Match begins! Nikki Cross, Tatum and Paxley, Money in the Bank qualifier as Dexter Lumis, Joe Gacy, and Eric Rowan are watching on at ringside. It's Tatum with Paxley and Nikki Cross training below. Tatum getting the best out of Nikki Cross right now. Let's kick out. As Whitey's Nikki Cross figured out as Tatum Paxley gets back to her feet. Things are not looking good for Tatum Paxley so far. I mean, she may have got the best in the trading blows game. As well, she actually could stand a chance considering she just kicked out. Uh-oh. It's not looking good. Nikki Cross gonna try again for the pin. Another kick out. As it goes, tap the man. As it goes, as you can see, fight for a chance here. Here we go for the pin. Another kick out. Tatum is spamming kickouts in this match. We've also done by Tatum Paxley. That was horrible timing there, considering that she wanted to shut down whatever Tatum Paxley has in mind. Things are not going well for Nikki Cross. As this might be it. Here we go. Will Tatum qualify for Money in the Bank? No! Things are not looking good. As Tatum Paxley is trying to punish the hell out of Nikki Cross. As it goes, Tatum Paxley is of course dealing with all of the white sixes BS. Seth continuing to put it out. Nikki Cross with the reversal there. That's Nikki Cross going for the roll up. Another kick out. And of course, Nikki Cross is going to have to do more to Tatum Paxley in order to qualify for Money in the Bank. As you can tell. Oh, we've also done by Nikki Cross. There's Nikki. As we're getting to a 6 count. 7. I didn't go for the pin. Another kick out. Seems that Tatum really wants that money to get added. I mean, she wants that spot in the women's ladder match. And she's not holding anything back until she's in. Could this be the nail in the coffin? We'll have to find out. And it is, as Nikki Cross is advancing to Money in the Bank. Great matchup between both ladies. We all thought that Tatum Paxley was going to win, but she couldn't get the job done. As right now, that's Nikki Cross, Bayley, Becky Lynch, and Rhea Ripley in the Women's Money in the Bank lineup. Question is, we have 2 more spots to fill in. Who will be the last 2 entries into the ladder match? We're going to have to find out. As, of course, Nikki Cross is now on her way to Money in the Bank, as could we be looking at Nikki Cross trying to grab some championship gold for the White 6? We're going to have to find out. As, of course, Nikki Cross, Tatum Paxley, very good match between both ladies here tonight on Smackdown. As we're back here on Smackdown, well, I don't know what Jacob Fatu is doing out here. I mean, could we be looking for what is he doing for an explanation about what he wants now? I don't know. And because he's all alone. No Solo Sikoa, no Tama Tiger, no Tonga Loa. Just Jacob Fatu, folks. And of course, what will Jacob Fatu say about what happens next with the bloodline? We're going to have to find out. So of course, let's see what Jacob Fatu has to say. What I'm about to say is going to be very true. Last week, Oberfemmer, I watched your title defense against Dominic Mysterio. And I gotta say that I'm kind of tired of sitting on the sidelines. So as of right now, I am throwing out a challenge for you to give me a United States Championship opportunity, or else I will just do it myself. So Ober, get out here and make your decision. So Jacob is calling Oberfemmer to give him a United States Championship opportunity. Will Jacob Fatu get an opportunity? Or we're gonna have to see. Hold on, that's not Oberfemmer. That's Ludwig Kaiser of an Imperium. Because Ludwig is pretty much taunting to the WWE audience as he's heading his way to the ring, because he's not buying into Jacob Fatu potentially getting the shot at his Ober's title. Well, it is someone that's saying, hey, I should be in the United States Championship contention, considering Oberfemmer outsmarted your member of his bloodline in Solo Sikoa at Clash at the Castle. Well, me on the other hand, I was in the main event of SmackDown a few weeks ago when I teamed up with my butler, Gunther, to take on the Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. Lerae, it's nice to see you, but how does this help me? You know that you have the ability to try and lure yourself to a United States Championship reign. And you're going to sit there and do what? While Oba and Booker T is trying to discuss about what is Oba's next challenger, complain about the fact you're not going to get a title shot if you're not getting anything. Well, I mean, you were scratching the surface last year when you were with Solo's Bloodline to try and take down, and you were even with the final boss, The Rock, to try and take down Roman and his Bloodline. Well, you were not doing really much anything on Monday Night Raw, other than competing in various matches. Listen, Jacob. If you want that shot at the United States Champion, how about you and me have a match to see who deserves it? You know what? I'll speak with Booker T and we'll make it happen. But trust me, I will destroy you and I will be the next #1 contender for the United States Champion. And after I do, then you're going to see the Samoan Werewolf as your next United States Champion. Only if you can get by me. And you know what? I gladly accept your challenge. I'll see you next week, and I will beat you, and I will go on to become the next United States Champion. So it seems though Ludwig Kaiser and Jacob Fatu wants the shot at the United States Championship. But of course they are challenging each other to a match on Smackdown next week. As question is, who will be the next #1 contender? Will it be Jacob Fatu or Ludwig Kaiser? We're going to have to find out what will happen going forward. The next time we're going to be on PLE for the Super AJ Styles Nick Universe mode will be the Money in the Bank event on July 5th. And of course, that will feature 2 ladder matches, one for the men and one for the women. Well, of course, the winner, whoever grabs the briefcase, will get a guaranteed World Championship match of their choosing at any time, any place for the next year. And of course, so much more going down, as you do not want to miss Money in the Bank, which comes your way on July 5th on YouTube. As we're back here on Smackdown, as we're getting ready for a tag team #1 contenders match between Pretty Deadly and The New Day. And of course, they both won. And of course, this was made into a #1 contenders match by Booker T. Because the match was announced, but now it's been transferred into a #1 contenders match. And of course, Pretty Deadly would like to get a shot at the at the tag team title. And because Pretty Deadly looking to get themselves into the tag team title hunt. Before they do that though, they gotta get through their opponent tonight. And of course, who do you got winning? Pretty Deadly or their opponents here tonight in the New Day? And of course, the opponent here tonight is the New Day. As of course, it's been a while since New Day sniffed tag team title gold. As you can see, Xavier Woods playing on his trombone. As the course, who do you got winning? New Day or Pretty Deadly? Let's get into this match. Let's find out. Kofi! Things are not off to a good start. As I believe he's going up against Kit Wilson. Well, Elton Prince watches on. We've also done by Kit Wilson. Has caught Kit Wilson versus Kofi. Xavier Woods. Bring it as Xavier Woods finally figured it out as he's bringing it to Elton Prince. As Kofi. We've also done by Kit Wilson. Kit Wilson really wants that shot at the tag team title. Kofi. As Xavier Woods softening up Kit Wilson at ringside. As Kit Wilson may have been busted open. We've also done by Kit Wilson. Has Xavier Woods sitting. As Xavier Woods. As New Day has the count out, as they are now the #1 contenders for the tag team titles. As of course, you can thank Xavier Woods for his tactics on getting the New Day a count out victory to make themselves the #1 contender for the tag team champions. Good match here tonight between both guys. And of course, New Day are now the #1 contenders for the tag team champions. Could we be looking at the New Day as the next tag team champions? And we're gonna have to find out as they get the win here tonight on SmackDown.
If you're new to the channel, click that subscribe button and then turn your notification bell on so you don't miss any content provided by
As here's the rundown of what is going on next week here on SmackDown. As the only thing that's confirmed is the steel cage match between CM Punk and Seth Rollins. Question is, can CM Punk get the best out of Seth Rollins 2 weeks before the WWE Championship Triple Threat match at Money in the Bank? Or will Seth Rollins get revenge on CM Punk after CM Punk costed Seth Rollins the WWE Championship at King and Queen of the Ring? We're going to find out as CM Punk and Seth Rollins will battle inside the steel cage structure next week here on SmackDown. As we're back here on SmackDown, it is now time for Randy Orton to address the WWE Universe. As what is Randy Orton going to say about not only his attack on Cody Rhodes last week, but his upcoming title defense and a triple threat match with CM Punk and Seth Rollins at Money in the Bank. You can tell Randy Orton does not want to deal with the man who caused beat him back at SummerSlam, and then the other one that gave him a GTS, making it clear he wants his rematch. And because that's what's happening, we are getting a triple threat match between both Rollins, Orton, and Punk at Money in the Bank. And of course, what say will Orton have for next week? Because Seth Rollins and CM Punk will be battling inside Steel Cage 2 weeks before the triple threat match at Money in the Bank. And of course, CM Punk has been looking to get payback on Randy Orton after taking his WWE Championship away from him back at Backlash, while Seth Rollins wants another shot after he was initially screwed at the King and Queen of the Ring event. And of course, Orton not only has to deal with those guys, he's got to deal with his SummerSlam opponent and King of the Ring winner in Cody Rhodes, the man who he took out last week at SummerSlam. But regardless, let's see what Randy Orton has to say here tonight. For the last few days, I have been mentally training and mentally been thinking about what transpired at King and Queen of the Ring. CM Punk got the big shot on me because he's cluing that he wants a rematch for the WWE Championship. Then he had the balls to give my opponent, Seth Rollins, at King and Queen of the Ring, another GTS because Rollins put a blame at Punk about why he couldn't become WWE Champion. Because he continues to cry about the same thing. Roman Reigns, Braun Breaker, John Cena, and Finn Balor are all to blame for why he didn't get the WWE title from Cody Rhodes in doing his last stint on SmackDown. CM Punk, you may have gotten the best out of me at King and Queen of the Ring, but I'm not going to let that fly. Because at Money in the Bank, I'm going to destroy you alongside Seth Rollins. And honestly, I couldn't give two shits about the upcoming steel cage match next week. Because you just want to deal with the fact that you're about to get your own punishment by Seth Rollins because you costed him. Well, in reality, you're just coming for me because I took something away from you. And that is the WWE title that I've been making promises since I was traded to SmackDown back in December. That I want to rebuild SmackDown in my own way and get it to where it was when I was the WWE Champion last time. And then after I'm done with you, I am going to destroy the piss out of Cody Rhodes at SummerSlam the same way I did to him last week. And because it doesn't matter if Booker T saying, oh, I am the WWE Champion, and CM Punk has made things clear that he was after, that CM Punk wants this rematch for that title. And of course, Booker, if you try to get in my way, they will be held to pay. And CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, and Seth Rollins will suffer the wrath of 3 devastating words in the history of WWE. Okay, wait, CM Punk is here! GTS connects. Oh God, I think he's setting up another one. I think he's making things clear about what will the sign be for Money in the Bank. Another GTS connects. As CM Punk is standing tall against Randy Orton as that closes out this week's edition of SmackDown. Good night everybody, as CM Punk stands tall over Randy Orton.